What is up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if this is your very first time joining me. My name is Jessica. I'm a mother as well as a makeup lover, of course. For today's video, I'm going to be doing my eyes as well as my base. I wanted to use the What's Up Beauty Dragon Eye palette. I've only used this one time, and that's a shame because this palette is so pretty and the shimmers are gorgeous. I wanted to just kind of do a super simplistic smoky eye. When I applied that shimmer, I was like, yeah, we need to put her all over the lid. And then like a nice dark lip. When's the last time you guys see me in like a dark chocolate lip? I'm very pleased with the outcome of this makeup look. So I really hope that you guys do enjoy. And of course, don't forget to stay tuned until the very end of the video where I'll do an up close of my eyeshadow for you guys. That way you can see the true beauty of the blend. And if you're curious about the products that I used and how I achieved this makeup look, you're definitely gonna want to keep on watching. For today's look, I wanted to use the What's Up Beauty Dragon Eye palette, and I really wanted to, I didn't use this shade the first time that I used it, so I was thinking like a brown smoky eye with these. And then all the shimmers are so super pretty that I wanted to pick one of the shimmers to put on the eyelid, and it's giving like emerald, but like when I'm up close and looking, it kind of looks like it has some purple in it as well. I don't think that's going to come off on camera, but just something I was noticing, so I was like, that's super duper cute. I wanted to start with a little bit of a deeper base for my smoky eye today. So I'm going to be taking the Movement color case, and I'm going to take this shade right here on a fluffy Wet n Wild brush. So I'm literally just going to go right in and like really pick the color up on my brush. And I'm going to go ahead and start blending it out. I don't know if you guys know this, but Maybe Mitchell had came out with some like correcting cases of his like color cases, but they're like minis, they're like 5 pans. I really want to buy them. I just haven't really bought anything new in a while. Like I just haven't really had the funds to purchase anything new, you know? So I am now going to take this Blend Bunny brush and I'm gonna go into shade Smoke. So I'm just taking a fluffy brush and I'm gonna lay it down right where I put that cream. Excuse me. So the trick to a smoky eye is that you want to start with the darkest color lower than where you're actually gonna want it, because as you blend it's gonna start smoking higher and higher, and if you don't want to look like you got punched in the eye, you just want to work in tiny little increments, or even starting from your lightest color working to your darkest color. If you really have a hard time with like blending, I would recommend doing it that way instead. I'm literally just using 2 shades out of this palette. I'm gonna take shade Creature, this one right here, on this other fluffy Wet n Wild brush. This shade was literally the only matte I didn't use the first time, so I was like, you know what, smoky eye. This is like my go-to when I'm doing a glam, like date night, whatever. I'm doing a smoky eye, either brown, black, red. Now I'm pretty much just gonna keep going back and forth between the dark and light color until I have a nice seamless blend. So here's the thing. I feel like a smoky eye always looks a lot more crazy until you put your lashes on and you blend the rest of your base in, because you just like have a lot of depth going on around the eye area, right? I'm actually, because I really want to get close to my lash line, I'm taking this little fluffy doe color brush, and I'm actually going to take the next darkest shade out of my color case, which is this one right here. It's like a super dark brown, but it's not black. So I'm just taking it on this brush and I'm gonna smudge it around my lash line just to make this super dark. And then I just try to dust that cream off and use the same brush, kind of help blend it out. The shimmer of my choice today, this is shade Scales. It kind of looks like purple, blue, and teal all mixed into one. I'll see if I can show you guys. Oh, there it is. You see the purple up here, blue, teal? I put it on a really terrible finger to get in here, but I'm just gonna tap this down as if I cut my crease. So just right on top. And once the majority of that pigment is laid down, I'm gonna go in with a clean finger and just blend it backward. I don't think I've done something with like emerald green in so long. Low-key, I look rough without rolling my hair up like this. That's why I don't ever do my hair like this. Excuse me. First things first, starting off with my e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter. I love a glowy base. I feel like one of the reasons why I really like super dewy, glowy things is because I do have drier skin. I do get a little bit oily. My forehead, my nose, my chin, like most people do in their T-zone. But everywhere else my face is super, super dry, which is not great. I had did my cousin's makeup, right? And she had this Tarte concealer, the Tarte Creaseless concealer. Before it's set, it looks so super, like, it looks kind of greasy, if I'm being honest. But when it's set, it's so pretty, and it's such a natural concealer. So it kind of reminded me of the Laura Mercier foundations. Like, I want to see how these work together. So that's exactly what I'm going to do today, starting with the Laura Mercier foundation. This is a pretty good shade match for me. Like, for my neck, not bad actually. I do prefer to use more of this than I typically would other foundations because it is such a light coverage. And again, if you are a greasy, oily girly, I would not recommend. This is what the foundation looks like. It's extra glowy where I put that e.l.f. Halo Glow. Next up, I'm going to do the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer. Yeah, it's a little pot, but I don't know, I just get in there. I'm going to lay this down, and before I blend it out, I'm going to go in with my Pink Honey Contour Cake and mix. Actually, this is actually a pretty good color. Like, it's not too yellow. Like, it's kind of warm. I mean, cool. Most of the time, though, usually bronzers are a bit too orange for me, for my pale-ass skin. I wanted to go in with this Plouise blush shade Coral Morals because it's like so peachy. I don't ever wear this one. That was a lot, but it's okay. I'm doing this first because I want to go in with my concealer over this because look at how pigmented that is. I told you guys I put way too much on the back of my hand. Didn't even need that much. Now there's still some blush left on this brush. So if I'm going to go over my concealer now, if I use too much concealer, I could just blend it in with the blush brush. So this is the Tarte Creaseless Concealer. And I am going to do like this down my nose. I'm gonna blend my concealer this way. So I'm just gonna put it here. And then we blend. This technique right here, where you apply your blush under your concealer, is called under blushing. So if you have like a super pigmented blush, which a lot of the time nowadays blushes are super pigmented because, you know, brands are starting to cater more to everybody's skin tone instead of just light skin tones. So, you know, some of those more punchy blushes are intended for deeper skin tones. But if you love that color and that's speaking to your soul like me, I am such a bright blush girly. You just put it under your concealer and it still looks super pretty. For my setting powder, I'm going to be taking the Bakerie Flour setting powder, and then after I set my whole face, including my under eyes, I'm going to use the KVD Lock foundation to brighten under my eyes. Alright, once everything is set, I do still have a little bit of extra powder under my eyes that I put after I set originally. Like, I really pressed it in, and then after everything was all pressed in, I went in with just a little bit more powder under the eyes. In the process, we trust, okay? I'm baking under my eyes with that bright powder. I'm going to take the Benefit Hoola bronzer. We're going to go ahead and set the creams. Next up for blush, I feel like this particular product is going to match that cream really well. Jaclyn Cosmetic Rouge Romance. Yeah. I'm going to go very light-handed with this. Shade Boudoir. I'm using this little smaller brush, more of like a fluffy small brush, so I can kind of blend this out because I don't want it to be too intense. For my highlighter today, I'm going to be using this KVD Cosmetic Diamond Glow highlighter. I believe this is, I don't know the name of this. It has a number 2 on the back of it, but I know she has names for them. And you can use code 381makeup, I believe. Pretty sure you can use code 381makeup on all things on KVD Cosmetics website. The brown lip, like the dark lip with the dark shirt, I look so pale. Oh my god. Like, I don't tan or anything, but like now I feel like I need to. My goodness. But I mean, low key, I'm obsessed. Look how cute she is. I went in with the Nabi lip pencil in the shade dark brown, and then the Makeup Revolution satin matte lipstick. I'm not 100% sure, but these do feel like satin. I'm pretty sure they had satin in the name. This is shade Stiletto Brown. This is the exact color of my shirt. It's been a really long time since I've done like emerald green on my eyes, but genuinely, it's so pretty. And like this makeup look was like so super simplistic, and I think everything looks stunning. Look at that highlighter. I really hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. Definitely don't forget to like and subscribe if you like me and if you like my content. Without further ado, we're gonna go right on ahead, roll the clip.